Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome to today's video. I am so excited I can finally share some news with you all. I have been kind of putting off planning on YouTube, and I've been kind of vague about, I feel there's a lot to talk about, let's just say that. But the first thing that I have to go ahead and announce, because it's going to be in my plans so much, and I can't even try to hide it, otherwise I wouldn't really be able to show you my planner. I am currently 12 weeks pregnant, and I'm so excited to finally say this. It has been a rough first trimester. I'm not going to lie, emotionally I literally dipped into such a space I can't even describe. But let me put well, that's okay. Anyways, so my kiddos are at the table. We're gonna hear some little disruptions everywhere, but I wanted to get back in. I need to plan my day today because I have a lot of things that I need to accomplish. And then I also kind of wanted to go ahead and plan my week. I haven't planned in a minute. This month has been really crazy. It's been a lot of appointments and just a lot of things. But I really miss planning, and I'm currently working on the box, and it is so cute. I'll be done with it soon and whatnot. And I just want to get back in that groove. But yes, I am pregnant. God is so good, you guys. I just suffered a miscarriage after my birthday last year. And this baby came as a surprise, and it just shows how faithful God is to his promises. It's insane. But yeah, I needed a break from all of the stuff. So I did allow myself a moment, and I already announced to my ladies a couple of weeks ago that I was pregnant, so that they know the Discord will be kind of quiet on my end, because I was just allowing myself to actually be pregnant. The last time that I was pregnant back in November, I overdid it. So this was when I found out I was actually pregnant, right within the cusp of March. And I did plan a little bit in this month, but I didn't plan as much. So now we're in April. So I have been kind of writing some little things in, but I did not fill in my month because the appointments have kind of been at random. I've been working around my husband's schedule, so it's kind of hard to keep up with what's going on with that. But I think I'm going to be doing an appointment next Thursday for blood work and whatnot. So there's that. But we're currently going to be planning this week here, and it's Friday. So I'm going to put, even though, well, I didn't plan this previous week, but I am going to put a day view behind this one. Like I said, because I want to plan. So we're going to go get a day view. But yeah, I'm all over the place. Essentially, it has been quite an interesting set of months. And it has thrown me off of my game quite a bit, because I was kind of mourning, and then, oh, there's a baby on the way. So it just took me off. It took me off guard. It caught me off guard. But I'm so excited and so happy. I'm sorry I'm shaking the camera. I think I want to do a blank view. But I do want to get back into the groove of planning, because obviously I'm going to need it. And then I've also been kind of thinking about PGL and the future of PGL and what that's going to look like. Obviously, because I'll be homeschooling 2 kiddos and with a new baby. So that's the fun part that I've also been kind of mentally dealing with, is what will that look like for me? How is it going to be possible? And I know that there will be a break in PGL. I know I'm going to have to pull away for a little while, at least until baby is sleep trained. Then I can come back in and, work at night, kind of like I did with my son, because I started this business right after I had my son. But it wasn't like when he was a fresh newborn. He was sleep trained. essentially, when I started doing my business. So it was easier for me to do work at night, which I did. I filmed all of my videos essentially at night. It was I think it was like later on when I started to be able to do videos during the day. But yeah, everything was done at night. So I will essentially be playing that by ear, but I will always keep my ladies in the Discord informed first. And then whatever is decided, I will implement across the board. So I personally, today, for the day view as I plan for today, it's Good Friday. So that's definitely going at the top. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear as far as how I do this. Also for my ladies, I'm going to sort out this compression software I use for my stickers. I'm going to get it together with this Faint Friday here. So when I go to design it, it's much darker than this. When I go to compress it and then I see it on the iPad after it's already done, it shows up lighter. So the next box, if I even do this with the next box, it's going to be darker. I'm going to take it up at least by 20%. It's probably going to look crazy for me as I'm designing on my end, but it will be fixed. Now, when I'm thinking about it though, I probably won't end up doing that because the fonts that I chose for this box coming up is very different. I don't think this will work with that. So it won't be this next box, but if I do this again, in other words, I'm going to fix that. I don't remember stretching that sticker out like that. Anyways, so it is Good Friday today. My kiddos and I just spent some time talking about what that looks like, what that means. And yeah, it's always such an emotional reflection. And I'm not going to get too far into it, but if you have little ones, I didn't even move that sticker. Anyways, if you have little ones and, you're trying to approach ways to kind of express what the day means, I recommend if they are of talking age, they can communicate their feelings to you and they're able to watch church and generally understand the story. So my kids are 4 and 7. They'll be 5 and 8 in September. I went ahead and told them from top to bottom, from him being nailed to the cross, like all of it, because I think the moment that they get that in their minds, they understand a little bit more how serious it is. I don't think we have to tiptoe around the reality of what Jesus went through. My daughter did cry. However, it was necessary for her to know it. I feel like, if you feel like your kids are ready, that, the sooner the better. I wish that for me when I was younger, that those things were revealed to me. Because I obviously we were going to fall short, but I do feel like I would have seen things differently. I don't know if I like this way. I feel like the 18 needs to be over here for that to work. Yeah. Yes. It's been a minute since I built a view from the ground up, so this is kind of fun. And I've missed this. I've missed this so much. I have not been able to plan properly because I did kind of fall a little bit into a small depression. And so it did take a minute to regroup. You guys just have no clue. It was so mentally strange. I've never felt that way before. I could not game. I couldn't plan. I couldn't read any of my books. I just felt trapped in emotions that I felt like I could not control. And it wasn't until I surrendered to the Lord and I did this plan on the Bible app. I did a couple of them. I'm currently doing one that's still kind of going, but I needed help. I was like, okay, they were offering therapy, but I was like, before I even consider therapy, I need Jesus, because I wasn't spending that time with him. And I knew the moment I surrendered how I was feeling to him, I was going to feel better. And immediately, it was I was like, oh, wow. I actually have energy to go ahead and start doing this box. And, oh, wow, I actually feel happy today. It was crazy how quickly that turnaround is. But it's just the recognizing that we need the Lord. So I'm kind of wanting something over here. And maybe I move this over. Yeah, I want pockets. Y'all, my little Good Notes video, I listened back to it and I'm like, gosh, was that too harsh? I don't think so. And I need to try Noteful. I want to say, and I need to try Note Shelf 3. because I know that there have been updates on both of those, and I've only ever reviewed Note Shelf. And I promised a subscriber a while ago, and I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Life has just been lifing. I need to check out Note Shelf 3, and then I need to see what Noteful's all about. Now, I'm not switching. You guys know how I feel about GoodNotes, and I really don't have the capacity to switch. My planner is in here, and this is what I like. But I know some of my ladies are starting to like it, and so if my ladies are jumping on it, I need to see what's up with it. So I'm gonna do that. I want to put a bow here because I know I'm not going to put anything else over here, and I kind of want to use this one. This looks super cute. Oh my goodness, I love that. And then because it is Good Friday, let me go back to the Polaroids, because we do have a picture of the Garden of Gethsemane, and we also have the cross, and we have plenty of images to work with over here. So let's do this one, and we can let it kind of go behind the pocket. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's just do the cross ones and like the what do you call it one. And for my Animal Crossing ladies, we're gonna get back into it. Like I said, I'm just now starting to feel like myself again. I almost want to cry. It literally makes me so happy. I have felt so bad, you guys. I felt so out of sorts. And I'm just like, my poor baby in my belly's probably like, Mommy, please smile, because it's affecting me. I'm just like, oh, this just feels so much better. Oops. So what I'm going to do, this green though, let's get the crown because it's on a brown Polaroid. I don't want it to be too matchy. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited to talk to you all. I've missed you all so much. The box that's coming up, I've already told the ladies in the Discord who are on Garden of Eden, they get like the more exclusive stuff. I announced to Garden of Eden and Bethlehem that I was pregnant first. And then as far as like what I'm doing right now, that's the same thing. Garden of Eden and Bethlehem are always going to be the ladies that are going to get information first. But I was showing them what I was doing with this box coming up. It is so fun, but it is very time consuming. I am currently working on, I'm currently working on building girls from the ground up. Like, they're in pieces, y'all. I bought this kit and I was like, you know what? I want to try this out because it's really cool. Because I can constantly change them and I can use it more than once, which from a business perspective, that's great because then, it saves me money. If I ever want to do something else with them, I can change their colors. I can change their outfits. It's ideal. Why did I get rid of that? Anyways, it's ideal for me with that. So I'm like, well, heck yeah, I'm going to use these. But then when I started making them, I didn't realize how long because I'm very like particular with what I'm doing. I'm like a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to design. And so it's taking me a really long time to actually make this box because I'm indecisive. I'm like, her outfit doesn't look quite like how I want it to look, or, whatever the case may be. And so it's been a bit of a process. I'm going to put some paper behind this though, because it looks kind of bland. Do I need it? What if I just do the butterfly stack? What if I use this and just kind of move it back and tilt it, stretch it? I like that. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. So now we got to bring in some widgets so we can actually plan. I'm really upset with GoodNotes right now though, because now that I'm looking at it, and Myra, my lady, she's so fabulous. But anyways, she was saying that GoodNotes was doing this to her too. And now that I'm really paying attention, I'm noticing that it is absolutely doing this. It's moving the stickers, and I cannot with that. Like, it's getting on my nerves. Let me see. So I don't need a this week sticker per se, but it does say top tasks. So I am going to use it. And of course, this was my favorite little situation here. And to balance it out, I kid you not, your highlighter tool can be your best friend. in these predicaments, especially if they let you make it really big, which is why I love Zoom notes, because there are really no limitations to what you're doing. Like, we can zoom this size up, right? It looks like it's the same size though, right? It's like I was making it bigger and it's still the same size. But we're gonna do a big old dot right here, and then we're gonna send it back. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it makes the page look more full. And then you can, like, see, we know I didn't move the sticker like this. GoodNotes is tripping. But yeah, we know, what am I saying? Y'all, whatever. Also, you're going to have to adjust. Look, you're going to have to get used to it. I've definitely got pregnancy brain. When I was filling out applications and like doing my insurance stuff and whatnot, I kept putting my address with the wrong zip code over and over again. And then I gave my wrong social security number, had to call back. I was just like, this is ridiculous. I know my information. Why am I struggling right now? But pregnancy brain, I don't know. I just think back to constantly telling you guys, but I'm done having kids. I'm not going to have any more. PGL is my baby, and here I am pregnant again. Oh my God. There it goes, moving again. That's crazy. So now we're going to do some stickers, and then we're going to fill out, because I only need, like, I just wanted to do this, and then I needed to kind of have something on paper. I haven't planned in so long that it was getting out of hand. So let me see. Let's grab, I'm probably all over the place chit-chatting too. She's just my favorite. I love everything about this sticker. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to make her nice and big right here. GoodNotes. And then I checked there. I don't think there is an update. I need to look again, but I don't think I missed an update. Did I? I don't know, but this is my favorite pot in this box. So we're going to use it because we like her. We like her a lot. And then I'm going to take this Good Friday from up here, and I'm just going to put it here. You can't even see it says Friday. Let me see. Do I have anything else I want to use? Yeah, look at this little cactus. Oh, give me a second. Okay. Yeah, let's try not to unplug our tablets. You're going to get... Alright, y'all. Sorry, I'm back. Kiddos. We're being kiddos. My son somehow got my water bottle. It was just all over the place. Let's try this one. The cactus, like the placement of the pot just wasn't making sense. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. That's cute. Okay. Now let's write things in. Whew. Okay. I think I need like some orange juice or something. I feel a little bit of a headache trying to like sneak up behind my eye. But that's because I woke up abruptly this morning. And yeah, I need to sleep a little bit more. But I can't sleep. I gotta work. And then I need to read. Like, there's so much. Like, y'all, I'm in so much trouble. Let me show you. This book, Lost, that we're supposed to be reading, I've only managed to get this far. And it's this thick. And then I have to read book 6, which is around the same size. And our meeting's on the 27th. Is it doable if I put a dent in it? Yes. But I need to put that dent in it like yesterday. Sorry, that was loud. So let's go ahead and write. So definitely box. I want to try and get as much as I can done today. I am like a day, I would say like if I put myself on a scale of what I usually am at, I'm like a day and a half behind with the box. And that's because we had to go out yesterday. I had errands to do and stuff. So that's the reason why that is like that. And then I need to read for PBC. Because what the heck? And then I need, it's the weekend. The third item is just going to be like nothing. I'm not even going to give myself a third item because these two things are like paramount. And then my verse for today, let me see. I can use my computer. It's right here. Because I would say I don't want to move any of these books over here because my desk is a mess, y'all. It's a hot mess. It's embarrassing. And I've got books everywhere and it's just bad. It's bad. Let me see. And then our washer, the motor has to be replaced. My husband's going to replace it. My husband's going to replace it probably this weekend. But he had to like wring the clothes dry because it was the spin cycle that was like not working. So, yeah, I was just like, no, like why? But the good thing about it is if you are if your husband's willing, washer and dryers, like majority of the pieces that often need replacing when your washer or dryer does break down are extremely inexpensive. Like when our heater in the dryer, our heating element died, we replaced that for like $20. And then this motor piece that has to be replaced in our washer is like $30. What they charge you for is the work to get it replaced. But my husband, being the handyman that he is, we've been able to save so much money. And we've had our washer and dryer for 7 years. So we are going to replace it when we move. And now we like, look, with baby being on the way, we have to move because the space is just not big enough for all of us. But we'll probably replace it then. But I don't know. My husband's kind of like, he'll probably be like, we can keep it. It still works. So we'll see. We'll see. If I can convince him, I kind of want that all-in-one Samsung thing. But then I kind of want like the old school washer and dryer, like where they really like, I don't know. Anyways, let me see. Let me stop getting distracted. Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. For the perishable must clothe itself with the imperishable, and the mortal with immortality. 1 Corinthians 15:51-53. That is very long. And I love that verse, but I don't feel like that suits today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Good notes. You're always coming up with updates that nobody really wants. I don't want it. Let me rephrase. This was a freebie situation. This might have been February. No, it's probably in the new releases folder. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna say, where are those verses? Let's look up Jeremiah, because I think I want to use 31:3. Jeremiah. Oops. 31:3. All right. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, yeah, I have loved... What translation is this? Let's do this translation. I have loved you with everlasting love. Oh, excuse me, I skipped a verse. The Lord appeared to us in the past, saying, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. I like that one for today better. And yes, I am going to write it underneath here. I just wanted to pick a verse. I'm going to put it over here so we can actually see it. Look at it, still moving my stuff. Ooh, good notes. Count your days. Count your days. Look, Noteful might be my new sticker hub, but I know most people are still going to stick with Good Notes. And as much as like everyone's moving to Noteful, Good Notes is probably watching that and they're like, okay, we're going to have to up our game, and watch them drop like a sick update and everyone go, oh, I tried Noteful for a while and then I ended up going back to Good Notes. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm like, as a business owner, I don't know if I should even entertain it yet. I have to see. I need to see everyone stick with Noteful for like a full year. Let me see. The Lord appeared. If you're using Noteful now, are you positive that you're going to stick with it forever? And not forever, but like the rest of your planning career? Like, or do you feel like it is that app? Do you feel the way I do about Zoom Notes? Do you feel that way about Noteful? Those are the things I need to know, because yeah, then I'll be like, okay, maybe in the future, after baby is sleep trained, I can start making sticker sheets for that. But we'll see. I have loved you with an everlasting. I'm taking so long just doing this day, I might have to end the video here, because doing a week would like double the time of this. I'll just have to film that on Sunday, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't want to have you guys, I don't want to hold you hostage. I can get this video out today, and it'll be good. And as you guys can see, me and this iPad mini aren't going anywhere. I love this iPad mini. It's the only thing I use now. Like, I haven't touched my 10th generation in so long. It needs updating. It needs all the things, but this is just so convenient for me. Anyways, y'all, I hope you all enjoyed this little impromptu plan with me. I enjoyed doing this. I needed this bad before going in to create some more stuff for this box. I hope that your Good Friday is blessed, that you're able to reflect on the love of the Lord and his sacrifice for us, and realizing all of what that means. Just have a wonderful and blessed day, you guys. And may the rest of your Passion Week, the rest of your Holy Week be filled with God's goodness. If you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. If you like what you see here, check out the description box below. My Etsy shop is currently having a sale, 35% off, because it is Passion Week. So I wanted to gift something to you all. 3 for the day. 3 for the days that he's risen. And I was like, I'm going to give an extra 5% for that 35%, because I love you all. Don't forget to comment below, what you think of the day view and everything like that. And just thank you all so much for being with me on this journey and whatnot. Now you guys get to be with me while I'm pregnant. And we get to experience this together. Like, oh my goodness, it's so exciting. And then, of course, if you want to experience the boxes, the Discord, and all of that information is also below in the description box, including descriptions, how to use, all of those things. So definitely take advantage of those resources. But God bless each and every one of you once again, and I will chit chat with you all later. Bye.